When I was young, I conquered all that I surveyed, climbed cliffs in school shoes, dug pits with picks and spades in the corners of the garden where it was allowed, shouted out loud what I liked and listened, as the wounded hillsides took split seconds to agree with me, seconding my sentiments with seemingly sentient glee. Have or have not haversack guide, ramble, bramble, itch and scratch. With my mapmaker's eye I made mincemeat of the sky and moulded clouds to suit my moods. I'd play with clay and plaster, draw colours from the sunset with the best of my tools, and make fools of weather forecasters, clasp cold breezes to my chest. Brave thunder, lightning, rain, come home wet through but full of wonder, investing my ambition in a golden net in which to catch words, with which to build a model village of my world. What happened to that plan? I half forget. But I unfurled my failures as sails, crossed oceans of opportunity, still as mill ponds, rowing, always rowing, showing no signs of flagging beneath ever-changing colours. Full failure, primed with pride, fixed to take a lion tamer for a bride and to woo her with my wounded paws upon her knees, if she should please to pick the pricking thorns from out my side. When I was young, I could begin my sentences without when I was young. I'm no great cook. Could I be Scot? Or am I just a lost and lowly sot, without a jot of jotted lines and dots to impress me as a forget-me-not? I was a bored explorer when I found you. An amateur cartographer with a shaky hand and blurred vision. I tried to scale your face, but my placement lacked precision. I was snowblind to your behind, mistook your skin at times for mine, heeded nary a warning sign, did my level best not to depress but to impress, confused your mountains once with breasts. I stood and waited by a frozen lake, making out mirage mistakes, blanketed in yesteryear's pelt, trying to focus on feelings felt, waiting for the footprints I saw to either thaw and melt, or fill these paths to overgrow, these ill inklings to kill. I hear you say, if you want me, I'm your country, but every ashen emperor is forever saying sorry. Am I a Roman, abusing and confusing an existing infrastructure? Am I a quarryman? Are you the quarry? If I straighten the communications between your axes and projections, will I be able then to navigate the surface of your skin in straight directions in the pools that fools call eyes? Will I see my own reflections? Are you now my land? Could I raise my flag on you, or are you always someone else's country? Am I only passing through? Am I a gypsy or a Jew? Am I making light of you? Can I do right by you? I'd like to be complicit in your upkeep, patrol your borders, see your sights, because you keep me up all night, even when your lights are out, or when they're on, but no one's home. When your sacred rivers have run dry, or your pleasure domes are overgrown, I'd like to feel if there's some upset to your environmental makeup, then it's partly down to my faults, and I'm due some kind of shake-up. And I'm learning all your ways, and your many moods amaze me. I try not to let it faze me, but I know I've got so far to go. When you breathe a certain way, you blow me away. When you laugh your loudest, you shake me to my bones. When I miss you, when I cannot kiss you. When you block the signal on my phone, you're as here and gone as a midnight train. When you cry, you're a monsoon. When the rains have come and gone, sometimes the floods remain on the plain in the main, and a rot sets into everything, and I fear what was further than far has now come near. When I lament the many eyes, some perhaps less green than mine, that wondered at your landscape, ventured through its scenes sublime, before our climates climbed together and our twin breaths intertwined. When I curse the tardiness that echoes in my expedition's every hollow rhyme, I can only bring to mind, can just remind myself a second time that only measurements exist in time, not moments, momentous or otherwise, not flutters of the heart or hard luck lullabies, just arrivals and departures, be they early, be they late, only numbers, units, digits, dates, not the irregular contractions of a muscle pumping blood, only grudges, greed and graves, not love